Everyone, it's Angela. I hope that you guys have been good and groovy since the last time that you saw me, that we talked to each other. So, hey, um, it's Chris in this video with a glass of Spumante. So I'll put a link in the description of what I'm drinking so you guys can drink along. This is, you can probably find it at your local grocer. It's a little syrupy. It's not very bubbly, as you can see. I had pizza for lunch. I picked up some pizza and I thought, ooh, I want some champagne to go with it, or sparkling wine. And so I picked this up. It's okay. I won't buy it again. I mean, I think it was $5. I know, I should know better. But I can get it. I don't like spending a lot of money on stuff, you guys. Well, that's not true. On some things. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. Cheers to getting back on track. And so I want to talk about making space in my life for my husband, who I haven't met yet. You know, I have been on this manifestation journey for about 2 years now. Check a link in my description for my other channel, Angela Knari. It was Angela Awake. Angela is Awakening. I just made it my name. And I've been able to choose myself into a much better place in my life. I am stable. I am the most stable I have ever been. It's taking some adjusting to. I've always been chasing something in my life, and right now what I'm chasing is peace and making room for my purpose. And I also really wanted to take, you know, I had enough time to sit with myself and had enough quiet time to really figure out, okay, I'm going to take responsibility for the part that I've played in my relationships. I started to realize that I was dating the same man over and over again. I was dating men who just were not available to me. They either weren't available to me emotionally or physically, or just didn't want to claim me as their woman. I was in an entanglement, if you will, with a man for about 5 years who I know cared for me deeply. I'm not going to say that he loved me because he never said that. He said he had love for me. But he was fun and funny, and we had such a good time together. We were friends. He pursued me heavily. And I won't say I gave in, but, you know, he pursued me heavily, and it worked, and we became friends, and we would have a lot of fun together. And, you know, I had learned at that point when I met him to make a dude wait. And so we waited for a hot minute before we ever got physical. But we never got past really being friends with benefits. And those benefits included not only sex, but it included, you know, emotional intimacy. And I've since realized that that is too much to give away for free. And I noticed I just kept dating these men who didn't want to really give to me what I wanted to give to them. And so I had to just take a moment to figure out, okay, where am I vibrating? Because I'm attracting these men. So these men are mirroring back a part of me. And there's a part of me that's unavailable. At least there has been. And I'm really working on my vulnerability. And, you know, this particular guy even said, you know, Angela, you have your ways. You know, you have your ways about you. You make it seem like it's all about the men, like the, you know. And that was valid. It was a really hard pill to swallow. It was really hard to let that situation go. Not because of the physicality of it, but because he had become my best friend. And I still miss him, but I know he's not the man for me. So it's been probably... It's not been a year yet since I've stopped talking to him, but it's been a moment. And then another guy popped into the situation. We were lightly dating in the sense that I knew he was interested in me. I kind of figured out right away that I wasn't really interested in him, but I like dating. I like having men around, you know. And the new guy represented the new level of treatment that I wanted for myself. He was dating me in public. He knew the tea. He did not care. I don't think he really understood it, if I'm being honest. That's another story. But it was nice and respectful, and he understood me as a woman of dignity and didn't play any games with me. And I consider him a friend, but we just really weren't on the same page. And at the end of the day, I'm just not really attracted to him in the way that I really want it to be. Because on paper, you know, he and I are both marriage minded, but I realized that I deserve better. I deserve what I really truly want. And so I decided I'm going to make room, like really. And so what does that mean for me physically? So I had a vision years and years and years and years and years and years ago that I wanted to get a king size bed, right? So this is so random, but I've always had queen. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not showing anything. I always had a queen mattress, a queen bed, right? Because it's just me, and I thought that was enough. And my ideal man, my husband, he's tall like me. I'm 6'1", and my sweet spot is a dude between 6'3" and 6'5", right? And I thought, what if I just start making room for that man in my life? Like, let me draw you guys a visual picture. Obviously, I'm into decor and space planning. It's kind of where I make my money now. Not kind of, it's where I make my money now. I sell furniture. I do home styling. I just actually left a client's home today. And I'm gonna style his home. He bought all his furniture for me, and so now his furniture's in, I'm going to style the home. And so I've never styled a bedroom for myself that made room for a man. It's always been a place just for me. I'd always had one nightstand. I've always had a queen size bed, and didn't really have room in my space really for somebody to really I'm looking for a clever word to use, but to really snuggle up with me and to settle in. And so I thought, I need a king size bed, I need to get dual nightstands, and I need to really make conscious effort in my mind to make space for a man. Like if I met a man today and we start loving on each other and he wants to spend time at my spot and I want to spend time at his, what does that look like physically? So I did that. Now I don't have the king size bed yet because I realized I was getting kind of ridiculous with the spending, and I have a bed and there's nothing wrong with it. So now the plan is, so I got the nightstand, you guys. I hope this doesn't seem so random, but I got the nightstand. It's really nice, and I have these matching agate tables that are really pretty. And when I woke up, and I met there, so my nightstand has some crystals on it. I did have like a succulent. I think I want to get some more succulents and put those one on each nightstand. And so mine is full, but his is empty. There's a really beautiful agate coaster on the agate table. And there's space on that side of the bed. The bed is open. So this also falls into feng shui. Anyone who's out there who is into feng shui, I feng shuied my house for success. And when I woke up and I rolled over and I looked and I thought, oh gosh, like this is nice. This is, you know, when my husband does come into my life, he's gonna have a nice place to land. And I thought, wow, the new thought was, I was thinking the quality of man that I wanna invite into my home now, because I've made a nice home for myself. I have a luxury space, and I'm like, oh, I just can't just be so random about that anymore. It's a new level of consciousness. I hope you guys are following me, but like I woke up and I thought, oh wow, like the man that comes into my life next is gonna have to be really worthy of what I've created for myself. I saw on TikToker, well, I'm not on TikTok. I see TikTok videos through Instagram. So I saw a video, and it was about a woman, you know, staking claim to making space in your life for, you know, what's coming. And I've done that, and my vibration has changed. And I'm more mindful now of what I'm putting out into the world romantically and what I'm getting back. And not just romantically, but in every way. I've really made a conscious effort to heal in so many ways. And I wanted to make this video too because, you know, I've talked about this before in prior videos. I've had a lot of trans, you know, close girlfriends, and I've seen so many of us be in relationships with men who just are not vibrating at the same level as we are. So many of my trans sisters are so smart, so intelligent, so creative, such survivors, doers, and I've seen so many girls who are so amazing and have so much going for them deal with these bum ass men, and I have been one of them. And I don't mean bum in the sense that they just are not here. Like, we're here, and I've seen a lot of trans women date men like this because we're putting our power outside of ourselves. We're looking for validation. We want a man in our life. You know, the T is a lot to deal with and get over. So a lot of times we're willing to deal with a man who accepts the T because we want a man. And I get it. Like, I get lonely sometimes. It normally hits me about once a month where I get a little lonely. And you know, she needs to have a little quiet time. And, you know, every once in a while she needs to have a little cry. And, you know, I'm a woman and I do that. But I don't feel sorry for myself. It's just the recognition of the fact that I am alone, and it's not always what I want, but I also really have to have a healthy relationship, and it's got to match me. And I have settled before because a man is either down with the T, or he's fine as hell, or the sex is really good, sorry, or he's tall. I've dealt with dudes who are, you know, are really tall, and that makes me feel good, and it makes me feel like, okay, I'm a woman. But, you know, in your transition, you get to a point where you just are who you are. You know who you are. And, you know, these are just lessons that I have had to learn. Some of you out there, I'm sure, are fine or in healthy, beautiful relationships. I have been working to get there. I come from a place of a ton of trauma and have carried that into relationships. And so, being in this place where I can acknowledge the healing that I've had and know that I've created space and I've created an opening in my world. It's just because that's really what manifestation is about. Like, when you are wanting something in your life, you have to vibrate on that level and you make space for it. You sort of are already, you're saying yes to what you want already. You're making space for it now, you know, being able to receive. And also the maintaining point to all of the manifestation. Something I've learned too is you can manifest all you want. You can manifest that $1 million. You can you know, manifest that new car, but are you vibrating in a way that allows you to keep those things and hold on? And that's also where I'm at in my life. I've manifested a lot, and some things have come and gone. Money has still kind of coming and going for me. I'm blessed to be in a position where I'm making a certain amount and it keeps coming in because I keep having an opportunity to learn and grow and get better. And I'm really trying to transition out of being a spender and transitioning into being a saver. And it's not the easiest thing, but it's the same with the relationship. I'm transitioning out of, you know, dating casually and transitioning into dating with purpose. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys, of where I'm at on my journey and why I'm single. You know, it used to bother me when people would say, oh, you're such a pretty woman, or you're this or you're that, why are you single? And sometimes they didn't always have an answer, so I would get mad. But now I don't get mad because I know in this moment I can say that I'm single by choice because I'm preparing myself for my husband. And, you know, so that when we meet, we vibrate at a level that matches, and I have room for him. Now, if I meet him today, later on today, or tomorrow, or in a month, or in a year, you know, it's also been healthy for me because one of the things that I've done is I've looked for so much validation from men that I felt like I couldn't be whole without a man. I'm friends with I'm friendly with almost all my exes, and so from time to time I'll get a phone call, and I've never been crazy about like being rude to them or mean to them, but I've had an ex that I've dealt with over the years, and I realized that I've even needed space from him. He's just a friend. He's been a friend. He's a great friend, but I have felt as though I can't exceed and excel without him in my life, and being able to depend on myself has been so healing. So I'm gonna leave it here. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that it was a video that was worth making. Plus, I like getting on here. I felt cute today. You know, that's always part of it too. Like, I felt a little cute today. And child, y'all, I'm going through it with my hair though. So if I make another video soon, you're probably gonna see something different. But as always, I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Peace and blessings. Bye.